Hi everyone, Jenni Burke here from the Gentle Way of Hatha. I am on day 8 of my video making, and after this, I'm probably going to take a break from posting every day and try to do once a week. I need to learn how to properly edit videos, make proper thumbnails, so there's a lot more I have to do, and if I spend every day recording, I'm not going to have time to learn how to make videos better over time. So we're kind of coming down from the daily videos, but when I had asked about what you guys would like to learn more about or maybe know more about, one of the questions that came to me was, what is my personal go-to for stress? And I always lean to stillness. I tend to be a pretty high intensity person. Go, 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 go. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia back in November, so I have significantly slowed down since then, just understanding stress levels and pain, and my nervous system and trying to regulate better, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, in today's video, I was just going to show a restorative stretch, so supported back bend. I use my yoga bolster, but you don't have to have a yoga bolster. You could just use couch cushions or two big pillows. You can stack things up. You could do a pile of blankets. You do want it to be relatively firm. So if it's a soggy pillow and you just have one of them, it's not going to work. You're going to need to stack a few things up to give yourself some support. I did also post a pranayama called the four-part, not the four-part breath, the equal breath. But it's a 4 count. So 4 count to inhale, 4 count exhale. That's another one I find really helpful if I just need to get centered, if my mind's all over the place. Great way to just take a moment, take a few breaths, and then continue on calmly. Um, but for the supported back bend, so this is more of like the physical comfort. If I feel like I need to wind down a bit, you would have your pillows or your blankets or your bolster set up in a way that it supports the full spine. I'm going to wiggle this down a little bit. Now, there's different ways to do this, and you would listen to your body, of course. I have started doing this with my head off the end of the bolster, which it might not show. Let's see. So I like to have the tailbone on one end, and the head just hangs off nicely at the other end. Now, I am very short, so I'm lucky that this works out this way. If you're a very tall person, you might have the hips on the floor and the head still hanging off the end. So you just find your own comfort. When I'm like this, I keep the knees bent, feet on the floor, let the knees relax in towards each other, and then the arms out beside me, palms up, and I just take a few deep breaths. Traditionally, with this supported back bend, you would have your head on the bolster, hips on the floor, so that the head and neck are supported. When I do it this way, it also feels good. I like to bring the arms all the way up to about shoulder level with palms up. I just find that really helps open and release some stress through the front of the body, through the upper body. And again, just a few deep breaths. Well, that feels amazing. I am a big believer in a home practice, so don't wait until your yoga class to go and de-stress. Give yourself a few minutes at home. You don't need a lot of space. You don't even need a lot of time. It's amazing how much better you can feel really quickly just by a few little things. And home practice might be something I'll talk more about in the future, especially if you guys are interested in learning more. But What's your stress go to? I'm curious because I'm not a person who thinks one size fits all. I lean to stillness because that's what helps me, but for some people, stillness would actually aggravate them more. So maybe you're the opposite. Maybe you need to go for a run or like go to the gym or like get that excess energy and stress kind of pushed out of the body and mind. So I'm very curious what people's opinions are. And give this one a try. See what you think and let me know. Thanks, everyone. Namaste.